All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Obviously, just a small channel here with not too many videos out there, but I wanted to take the time today to make a video about the 2020 Hall of Fame class. Obviously, one that was deep, it's big. I've been working on trying to secure autographs from it. It's not easy, but there's a handful of guys that were good TTM. Obviously, with the pandemic going on, just to touch on TTM for a minute, you see a lot of people out there that are saying that TTM is dead or it's dying. There's a lot of guys that are either upping their fees or stopping to sign. I would agree, TTM is going to change. It's going to change drastically, but it's not going to die. It's going to take more creativity. I think that you're not going to have guys like Cliff Harris here, who we're going to highlight in the beginning. You're not going to have a handful of guys like Cliff Harris with a Hall of Fame resume that are just willing to sign for free and handle hundreds of letters a week. But with some creativity and a willingness to pay. I mean, these guys are making more money now. Autograph signings are a part of their income. I don't think autographs are going to be as easy to come by, but if you're willing to pay the price and put the time in, I do think that TTM is still a healthy hobby. Let's put it that way. So Cliff Harris is obviously who we're going to start with here from the 2020 class. So real quick, to go through Cliff Harris, he's probably one of the best TTM signers for our community. So he will sign anything through the years for no fee. Every time I send to him, I do include a $10 fee. I think he's well worth it. Obviously, he added the Hall of Fame 2020 on my most recent send-in. And right now, I think I have 4 in my collection, one of which being this slabbed rookie card, obviously another rookie card, and the I believe this is the Wonder Bread or whatever set, and then the triple here with Dorsett and Pearson. So Dorsett unfortunately just stopped signing. Drew Pearson, another guy with a Hall of Fame resume who's cheap, $10. So I'd say Cliff Harris, you still could get him. Go ahead and send to him. Send a small fee, and you should be able still to obtain his autograph, even with everything going on through the pandemic. So that's kind of where we'll start. Secondly, that I've got in the collection, we'll throw up only one Steve Atwater. I do have a couple more in my collection. I didn't dig them out today, though. But this is the only slabbed one. This is the Topps 89 traded rookie card. So that one, he's another guy. He has started personalizing, but you still could probably secure him through the mail. Maybe send a donation and see if you can get away from the personalization, but no guarantees there. But Steve Atwater was a friend of the hobby for years and years and years. Everybody should have a guy of his stature in their collection already, even before his induction. Next up, we're going to go to, real quick, Alex Karras. That's a guy that had a Hall of Fame resume. I do not have a rookie card. He got in the extended class this year. I picked this up cheap, I want to say 10 or 12 bucks. And he's a guy that you could still pick his autographs up pretty affordable on eBay. Definitely add one before the induction ceremony. I think they'll probably go up a little bit. Next up, we'll go to Harold Carmichael. This is another guy that sporadically you could get him TTM. This is his rookie card. I picked this up. I got this in person, actually, at a fantasy football event a couple of years back. For years around here in the Philadelphia area, people talked about Harold Carmichael as a potential Hall of Famer. I personally never thought he would get in. I still, to this day, kind of think Drew Pearson maybe should be in over him. But he did revolutionize the position. He was one of the first really big tight end size receivers that could go up and kind of dominate on the ball. So he's definitely a worthy candidate, but he was always a fringe guy to me. So I wasn't 100% sure if he would ever get in, but nice signature there to add to the collection. Like I said, I have seen him sign TTM with donation, so you can always kind of take that shot. Now, a personal favorite of mine, these next 3, I'm a Steelers fan, so these are obviously nice additions for my collection. Donnie Shell. So I had these prior to the induction. I got the rookie card here on the right. with 51 interceptions signed in gold, and then the 1980 tops on the left. Prior to induction, you could pick those up slabbed, the 1980 tops, for like $15, already slabbed by PSA, so it was a no-brainer. And then on the right here, I think he did a signing last year for $20, $10 inscriptions. So went ahead and added the rookie card for my Steelers collection, anticipating that one day he may get his fair shot and get in the Hall of Fame. He definitely, to me, as much as anybody else, him and Cliff Harris probably are the two that belonged in the Hall of Fame the most, in my opinion, out of the extended class. Next up, a controversial induction or inductee, but a favorite of mine, obviously, Bill Cowher. So I have a couple of his TTM. One's personalized, one doesn't have inscription. I just pulled out the one with the inscription. This is his 92 Pro set with Super Bowl XL inscription. Love the card. Absolutely a huge Bill Cowher fan. Was happy to see him get in the Hall of Fame. Is his resume head and shoulders above other guys like Tom Flores, etc.? No. To me, that whole coaching group was kind of bunched up. I know him and Jimmy Johnson obviously have the public popularity, so I kind of understood that one. But it definitely makes for a fun Steelers class this year for sure, because then it rounds out with the big boy, the big addition to my 2020 collection and to my Steelers collection. I need to get it slabbed, but that's Troy Polamalu. So I got this done through Total Sports. Absolutely love this card. So Bowman, I know a lot of people will say, why'd you pick Bowman? Why not a different set? I love getting Steelers rookie cards done from the Bowman sets. I don't know why. One of the reasons probably because I used to pick these up cheap as a kid. I remember this particular year actually as well when I was collecting individual cards. I had this Steelers team set. I also had the year with, I want to say maybe the year before or after this. What's this? This is 02, so maybe it's, or 03, so maybe it's 02. Whatever year it was, like Ike Taylor and Brett Kiesel and all those guys coming in. So I love getting the Bowman rookie card signed. Couldn't wait to get this one done with the Hall of Fame inscription, so I can't wait to also get that slabbed and get that back. So this was the big boy for my 2020 collection. I don't really need anybody else at this point. This was the big addition that I wanted to add. Next up, I do want to chase down a Jimmy Johnson Pro set if possible. Outside of that, the rest of the 2020 class, I'll work my way into Isaac Bruce. Those guys, I do want to add them, but not a huge hurry there. I'll wait for a signing after this whole COVID thing blows over. Right now, I've kind of turned my focus to the 2021 class, kind of preparing for some of the guys that might sneak in there. The Torrey Holtz of the world, and obviously Peyton Manning going in, but the Torrey Holtz of the world or the Reggie Waynes, the guys that may sneak in this year. My two main additions I'm looking to add is an Isaac Bruce rookie and an Edgerrin James rookie card. Kind of gone to the back burner here in the last couple months with all the craziness going on. I've been doing a little bit more with just regular raw and graded sports cards. So my autograph focus has kind of shifted. I do need to do a TTM video, some stuff that's come back, but other than that, it's been a little slow on that front. So this has been my big autograph edition over the last couple months. So I'm really happy. Wanted to do a quick video just to kind of show off what's come back and the things that have added to the 2020 set so far for the Hall of Famers. I definitely will keep adding and updating these videos as I go forward and kind of work my way back into TTM. But like I said, with a lot of these guys, it's just going to take some creativity, some extra hard work in the TTM world. I think it's not going to be the same as it used to be, where you could just pump out 50 letters and wait for 30 of them to come back. I think it's going to take extra research, more donations, creative ways to get letters in front of people, but it's still going to be possible. It's not going to be the way that it used to be, where you wait for somebody to post on the internet and then flood their mailbox. I think that's kind of been the downfall of the community a little bit, is that you wait to see a Bill Cowher return from New York City, and then you send out to Bill Cowher and 80 people send out that night. You usually see it kind of slow down. I'm not saying that's ruining the hobby. It's great that everybody's working together, but at the same time, it is flooding these guys' mailboxes. So I think what people need to be aware of is you got to try to be the first one in, not the last. So there's some really, really great TTM guys out there, especially on YouTube. I definitely recommend that you give them a follow and learn from them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you want to copy their every move and send to the same people. I think that you want to kind of see what they're working on and maybe work your way and, you know, see what they were thinking that made them go left when everybody else was going right here in the hobby. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it, that the hobby is going to continue to grow. It's still going to be strong. It's just going to be different. So thanks for watching. Hope everybody's doing well with their TTM successes over the past few months, and I'll get some more videos up soon. Thanks, guys.